the the issue there is that oh, you want some? Yeah.
Wonderful.
Yeah, this is going well. Glad we transitioned to YouTube. Hi, everybody, and welcome to. You know what? I've decided we're not going to do like episode numbers anymore because who cares?
That's fine
Episode
with me.
like episode 27. Who cares? I don't know what episode this is. Welcome to Burners and Basketball Podcast. Today we have a very special something planned for you guys. Um, that is basically just an excuse for me to drink wine while working. Here we have my Chardonnay, black box Chardonnay. Adam, what is your drink of choice today?
Just some good old water.
Yeah. Do not drink underage kids.
I would never.
Remind our listeners how old you are, Adam.
I am 19 years old.
Oh, okay. I could have sworn that you turned like 14 last week.
Very funny.
Yeah.
You don't get to make those jokes when you're only like a year and a half older than me.
Says the guy who is
we're
drinking...
basically the same age.
Okay. Same age as... Wait, you say you're 19?
Yeah.
Okay, remember like when the Jason Tatum is only 19 joke was just like run into the ground?
Yeah, well, now I'm actually only 19. And here comes a visitor.
And Milo is 1. This is not going to work today. You guys, as we transition onto this visual medium, come here. We might have to deal with unforeseen distractions. But anyways, we are here. We are talking to you face to face. We might have cats or animals interrupt us along the way, but point is we're here and we have alcohol, we have water. We are going to talk and react to some NBA game winners. It was inspired by a tweet of mine like a week ago, as everything in life is inspired by, where I said that I was drinking wine and watching NBA game winners, and I thought it was a wonderful time. This is being recorded also on Monday night. And Adam, what was today in the NBA? I'm trying to think. Was there anything significant?
Today was NBA Media Day.
Yeah, which was a shit show.
Not fun on the Sixers side of Media Day.
Yeah, please enlighten us before we get into the fun stuff about your experience at Sixers Media Day.
Yeah, well, I spent about 3 hours listening to everybody get asked the same questions about Ben Simmons over and over. And everybody giving the exact same answers. And Ben Simmons is not coming to Sixers training camp, and the team wants him back. And I've heard about it now so many times that I just want them to trade him just so I don't have to listen to the discussion anymore. I think probably thought it would be much easier than it has been to get a deal done. And now it's like, oh no, Ben, no, we love you, dude, come back. Yeah. And he's not having any of it, which is understandable. You know, like Ben certainly deserves a lot of blame in this situation for, off court and on court reasons. But the Sixers have tried to trade him multiple times. So him saying like, you know what, I'm tired of this. You clearly don't want me here, so I don't want to be here is at least understandable.
Okay. Minute mark has passed. We're done talking about him for the
Wonderful.
rest of this episode.
Nobody wants to talk about Ben Simmons less than I do.
Let's not talk about, but let's mention just how unbelievably frustrating today was in terms of what typically is like a little pure day where we see players in their jerseys, posing, doing cute stuff. There was a cloud over it in the shape of, I don't know, Pfizer vaccine.
Nice. Yep.
It was good by me. Yeah. So some players were taking stances on it that were, in my opinion, you know what? No, I'm not going to try to be nice about this. It's harmful.
Yep.
We are entering year 2. We are deep into year 2 of this pandemic. And I'm just so sick of people using their large platforms to act like getting the vaccine is just this, it's personal.
It is not it is not just a personal choice. I mean, we're not, whatever the epidemiologist or whatever it's called. Yeah. But, I think it should go without saying, but obviously it doesn't. If you're not getting vaccinated, it's not just about you. That can actively harm the people around you. It is not it is not just this personal decision that doesn't affect anyone else. It has material impact on the lives of many people, and some of which might not be as lucky as you, who are an athlete in peak physical shape, who's, maybe loses the sense of smell for a week and then is fine. That's not how it goes for everybody. And when you make a personal decision that puts other people in harm's way, it's just a disaster. Molly is already having a great time with the alcohol.
Okay.
I'm giving this like serious talk about like protecting our community and keeping each other safe. And Molly's just drinking wine.
Okay,
and
like,
I just have water here.
Okay, you guys, like, come on. Is that not all you wanted to do? Just sit back and okay, no, that's promoting alcoholism. But wine after today is this episode's been planned for, a few days. So the wine was already scheduled, but I can't say that I hate to be here drinking it after the day that we had in the quotes that we see. And yes, everything Adam's saying is important, but I am so tired of people having to say it. And it's just frustrating. Like, right? Okay.
Yeah, it's not fun. Especially from some of the league's more popular players pushing.
Okay. Who expected Bradley Beal to be an anti-vaxxer?
Yeah, I did not see that one coming.
No, that really like took me by surprise.
Kyrie Irving as well, Andrew Wiggins.
Well, I mean, I wouldn't say Kyrie being an anti-vaxxer necessarily surprised me, just because I don't know, he's had some like controversial stances.
Yeah, Kyrie has some controversial stances on some polarizing topics.
Exactly. And also like Kyle Kuzma, I mean, he didn't say if he was vaccinated, but it seems as if he's not. And like, that's not surprising. But I don't know. Beal kind of, it's like, for me, like it was almost similar to if Mike Conley came out and was like, hey guys, like, I'm not going to get vaccinated. I'd be like, what?
Yeah,
and
now I'm on Zoom talking to a cat. But especially Bradley Beal, like, legitimately missed out on an Olympic gold medal because he tested positive for COVID.
Yeah. But he only lost his sense of smell.
All that happened was he lost the sense of smell. He didn't get sick. He just lost the sense of smell. It's a normal thing that happens to everyone.
Yeah.
Exactly. Obviously, that's not the case. It's a shame that someone of any like of the stature of any NBA player would push this kind of stuff, but it's even more, dumbfounding when it's from someone who actually like missed out on a chance to play in the Olympics because of a positive COVID test.
Yeah, I'm just like, come on. Desmond Bane's out here being
Desmond Bane, John Morant,
Jaren,
Mikal Bridges.
Just Grizzlies.
Just Grizzlies players. It doesn't count for anyone else.
Yeah, I think that they need to create like an expansion team in Florida and just have all of the unvaccinated players on that. It would probably be a good team.
I was going to say, unfortunately, that team might win the title.
Wait, I think that team is like wiping everybody out now that I mention it.
Yeah, we probably shouldn't go down the list and figure out what that team looks like, but it's probably a good team.
It's a great team, and now they'll just play in the bubble. All their home arena is the Orlando bubble.
Nice.
Oh wait, damn it! Orlando has a team.
They do, barely, but they do.
Wait, barely, but they do. Why do I never like think of Florida? I mean, Orlando, when I think of Florida. Is Orlando slightly better than the rest of Florida? I
don't know. I've only been to Florida a handful of times.
Okay, well, if you're a Magic fan listening to this, you're welcome. If you're like Penny Hardaway or
yeah, I apologize to any Magic fans who might listen to this.
Florida's great. Yeah. So let's get into it. Let's watch some game winners. First, let's take one more sip. Cheers.
Cheers here with water. Cheers. Oh, what a wonderful first play we're watching.
Yeah.
I wonder what happens here. Oh, gets a shot over Embiid. Uh-oh.
Yeah.
Oh, shit. No.
I had to start off with this video. I hope you know that.
Yeah,
I didn't have a choice.
I got a very brief sneak peek at this video yesterday, and the first thing I saw was this play. Not great. Not my favorite.
Yeah, you might need a shot of water after that one.
Yeah.
So Adam, Describe that moment, please. Please take us back.
So unfortunately for mothers everywhere, uh, Game 7 of Sixers Raptors was on Mother's Day in 2019.
Wow.
So I was watching the game with my wonderful mother,
Mm.
who will be excited as she's listening to this.
Hi,
And
Mom.
if you remember, Jimmy Butler had a layup to tie that game right before the Kawhi shot happened. So the game was tied. And I was watching this with my mom, who was very excited. The Sixers tied the game. It's going to go to overtime. And I told her, don't get excited. Kawhi is going to hit a game winner. And she was like,
oh, didn't you like tweet?
Yeah, I did.
What did you say?
I tweeted a poll saying who's going to hit the game winner for the Raptors, with the top option being Kawhi. Obviously, he won.
Okay, but first of all, when it hit the rim, did you know it was not going to go in?
When it hit the rim,
that it makes sense.
When it hit the rim the first time, because there were 4 bounces, so it's very specific.
Okay.
The first time.
Tell me what happened after every single bounce.
The first time it hit the rim, it looked like a miss. The second time it went up in the air. The third time it was like, oh my God, that's going to go in. And then it went in. Was a disaster. The Sixers are such a crazy team that only they would lose in that manner.
Yeah. No, I could name a few teams that would lose in that manner. I feel like the Clippers would lose in that manner.
The Knicks would lose in that manner.
Yeah, maybe like the Timberwolves. If they ever made it far enough to lose. And
yeah. Regardless.
They caught a stray there. I'm sorry.
Regardless was not fun. Though I did predict it. I did not predict that the shot would bounce off the rim 4 times before going in, but I did predict that it was going to be Kawhi. Unfortunately, I was right, and the Sixers have never been the same since. Jimmy Butler's gone. They didn't get James Harden. Ben Simmons is still here, but
you're not allowed to say his name. We banned him from this episode.
All right,
take a shot of water.
All right, perfect. And that's where we stand now. The Sixers are kind of screwed, and it all started with that shot going in. So I'm really glad you put that as the first one in the entire video, Ollie. Now I'm going to take a shot of water.
Thank you. I'm known for my editing skills and the emotional response people have to them.
Yep.
Yeah. When I was making this video, Damian Lillard kept popping up. And I was like, wow, he's pretty good. It was like him and Steph kept popping up, making these shots.
Yeah, Damian Lillard, pretty good at basketball.
I
remember I fell asleep in the middle of this game. And I remember waking up and seeing...
I hate when that happens. I literally hate it.
And I see Damian Lillard. People forget that shot actually got him to 60 points. I think he was at 57 before he hit that.
Whoever said Westbrook couldn't shoot.
Yeah, Russell Westbrook. Yeah, just about everyone.
I might have said it at one point in my life.
And the other best part about the Lillard shot, speaking of Westbrook, is that Lillard and Westbrook had that whole beef for that entire series. They were going at it.
Yeah.
And speaking of Lillard, he has another walk-off shot to win a playoff series.
You know, that looks just like the Luka one, which I think I included in this video because since I tortured you in that first one, I had to torture myself. So you're welcome. I did include
and your guy Chandler Parsons too.
Chandler Parsons.
He's the one who Dame hits the shot over.
Oh, he was. I just love game winners. They're the best.
This one is absolutely wild. At that angle.
And it's always the best
after he gets blocked is so off 1 foot.
Yeah, it's always the best too when it's a home crowd. It's always so awkward.
Yeah.
When Luka hit it in Memphis, it was so awkward. But look at that! Look at the background when he hits this.
Yeah, it's amazing. I do love a good crowd silencer.
I know.
Nothing beats this kind of thing is unbelievable. This one is awesome just because of the degree of difficulty on it.
Holy
oh my God.
Shit. I don't even remember that.
Yeah, I actually remember watching this game at the time because I'm a normal person who watches Hornets Raptors at the end of the season.
You were the only viewer.
Yeah, but a half court shot for the win.
No, but it
Not
wasn't
easy.
even that it was half court. It was that it like the angle it was at. And he was so
Yeah.
calm. All right, what's this one? I like didn't watch these, by the way. I kind of added them in.
Another bank shot.
Yeah, I was about to say. That's my go-to move in horse.
It's calling it off the glass.
I call backboard.
I feel like I would destroy you in horse.
Wait, you absolutely wouldn't, Adam.
I feel like I would.
I'm so good at horse.
I would beat you at horse. I'm pretty good at horse.
You just like wouldn't though, and that's the funny thing. Would. It's so easy to say behind a screen. Haters will say anything.
We've literally met in person though. I feel like that makes it different. I would beat you. Okay, topic closed. I would beat you in horse. Agreed. Okay.
No, you wouldn't. Topic closed.
Yeah, no, I would for sure. All right, moving on.
Moving on.
This is the Paul Pierce one. I'm not the biggest Paul Pierce guy, so I'm not totally supportive of this, but another one calling glass.
And another great crowd reaction.
Yeah. Yeah, there's nothing like a game winner in the playoffs.
Yeah.
This one I've seen 100,000 times. Because my dad is a Celtics fan.
It's your favorite team.
My favorite team is the Phoenix Suns. Excuse me. And I don't know how they get fired.
I'm sending that to your boss tomorrow.
Huh. Yeah, that whole thing is crazy. I still don't even know how the Celtics exactly turned over the ball there. Oh, I can't believe you put the Moutier shot in here. It's so mean. Oh, this one was depressing as hell. Oh, man. For context, the Sixers were on like a historic losing streak at the time. And they were up 2, and it was like, wow, the Sixers are about to finally win a game. And then Moutier hits that shot. It was unbelievably depressing. I'm very upset that that was in there.
Oh.
And speaking of the Sixers, Tobias Harris.
Wait, that's sick. You guys, what this is showing me is that I'm forgetting how like low-key recent my intense NBA fandom was.
ISO Joe. Love it. Oh no, Josh Smith. Never mind. Jeez.
That was just like unreal. That's unreal.
To have the athleticism and like the hand-eye coordination to do something like that is so crazy. This one I remember.
Yeah, I wanted to include like just that kind of reminded me of the falling out of bounds. I wanted to include the Ray Allen one, but quality was so bad because it was in like the Stone Ages. So I mainly kept these recent. The Stone. Y'all are like the people watching this are like these effing children.
Yeah, people are gonna get mad like that. We are gonna call some of these guys old.
No, they'll understand. That was like mediocre. I feel like I'm not like,
compared
obsessed.
To other game winners.
I know.
Kind of
I mean,
but
I'm not obsessed.
Very cool. Oh, this one is wild. Blatant offensive foul on Karl Anthony Towns, by the way. Moving screen, and he gets hurt. And then Wiggins banks it in.
Wiggins. Hey.
Yeah, let's. We're gonna leave the Andrew Wiggins discussion.
There's a joke to be made there about how he has good shot selection sometimes. Wait.
Tyreek Evans.
Yeah, why did I include that? I didn't mean to.
It's a very cool shot. I mean,
it is. Like, it was.
And he jumps
I
on
remember
the scorer's
this
table.
game.
It was amazing.
Yeah, I've been like a diehard Grizzlies fan for a long time now. It's only been in the few recent years I've started watching like all NBA games. So
I mean, this shot is just unbelievable. That like that's even possible to poor OG Anunoby, who played like totally good defense. And LeBron is like floating in the other direction and puts it up with the offhand.
I just love LeBron. Like, I'm sorry if that makes me.
It does. Actually, I feel like everybody. I feel like we've gotten past the villain point with LeBron. I feel like most people are pro LeBron now.
He's just like hilarious too. Like, there's nothing. I don't even like. Why do people not like? Yes, he's confident. Wouldn't you be confident if you're the best basketball player in the world?
I think when he like. I know everybody hated him after the whole. Legend. I know everybody hated LeBron after the whole the decision stuff. But once he won a title for Cleveland, like how can you hate him anymore?
Love for Lee and the Grizzlies win it. Guys, we were down 27 points. Okay, it was either 27 or 26 in like the third quarter. And we won with that shot. And my friend literally left the game early.
Never leave a game early.
Never leave a game early. And he was still on Beale Street, just chilling with like his family. And the FedEx Swarm doors burst open and everyone's like, yeah. And he was like, holy shit, what did I miss?
Vince Carter.
Man, I love Vince Carter. I
guess
remember
you
that
probably
shot.
should. Yeah.
I
Vince
do.
Carter's got a lot of these shots.
Yeah, he does. What a legend.
Oh, another one. 2 out of the last 3 have been LeBron over Jimmy Butler. Poor Jimmy.
Damn, I didn't know that was like a trend.
Yeah. First, I don't get why with 1 second left, all the Wolves defenders are in the backcourt. It's very odd.
Yeah, I don't know.
I love that the Cavs just made it
that
basically
was.
2-on-2 with LeBron and Kyle Korver.
Like, what was the purpose? What were they? Oh,
very odd. Here's one against the Grizzlies. Wonderful.
Oh, is that James?
Your guy Brandon Wright, I believe.
That's Brandon Wright. For a second, I was like, is that James Johnson, Grizzlies legend?
Tyson Chandler, not a Grizzlies legend.
No, not Grizzlies legend. Man, okay, can we talk about that training video Harden posted yesterday?
Sure.
I've never seen a man actually impress me with like videos of him. That's a subtweet of Ben Simmons, like videos of him wide open in a gym. That's how good he is at basketball. He's just like
he's very good.
An artist, and I love that I can finally appreciate it now that he's cleaning up his game a little bit with the flopping.
Yeah.
Because he's actually playing for a team that he enjoys. Dark.
Yeah, I can't talk about James Harden because you know where I'll go if I start. But
sorry.
I'm a big
trigger
James
warning,
fan.
Sixers fans.
Channing Frye. Oh no, I guess not.
Oh.
Very nice.
That was very
ISO
nice.
Joe in trick, but not an ISO.
Yeah. Like a little anticlimactic, but like he did what he had to do.
Okay. Yeah. Sixers legend Danny Granger misses, and somebody tipped it in.
Oh, wait. Is that like not? Wait, is that like a goaltend? No.
Let's see. Oh, I think it came off. I think that's clean.
I think that is clean too, but.
Kevin Durant. I feel like anytime Kevin Durant takes a clutch shot, you just know it's automatically going.
So I've had some very important conversations lately about Kevin Durant because I think he is somehow underrated as a player. Nope. Thank you to our sponsor. I'm kidding. That's not our sponsor. Oh man, the video's over. That was fun.
Wow. Yeah, very fun.
It was fun. We should do it again sometime.
Sure.
Yeah. But anyways, I've been having some important conversations lately about KD and where he stands in the all-time ranking because I do think that's like a fascinating conversation to have. So Adam, on the Burners and Basketball podcast, where are you putting KD right now?
Top 15 to 20, I think. I think he should be really high. This is a guy who's won 2 championships, been the finals MVP both times. He's been a regular season MVP. He's been 50, 40, 90. He's led the league in scoring. He's probably the best scorer that I've ever seen.
I think he's higher than that.
I think you could make a good case for it.
I would Kevin Durant is one of the most impressive basketball.
I totally agree.
He's one of the top 3 most impressive basketball players that I've had the pleasure of watching in my experience.
Yeah, I mean, for someone of his height, and like he's listed at like 6'9" or 6'10", but he's really a 7-footer.
Hey, that was a burner take a little bit. Kind of. Hashtag burner take.
For someone as big and tall as he is to also be so skilled and like have the shot that he does and it handles like a guard.
Yeah.
It's I mean, there will never be there will be guys who kind of remind you of Kevin Durant in certain ways, but there's never going to be anyone who is actually like Kevin Durant in that way.
Okay. Can you look up his age? Because we've gotten people's ages wrong before.
I want to say Kevin Durant is like 32, but I'm going to Google to make sure.
I feel like he's younger than that.
32. Sixers Adam wins
hate
again.
When you're right. I hate it because it like never happens, but sometimes it does.
It happens sometimes.
Just very rarely.
It happens. It happens quite often, actually.
Okay. Well,
I'm usually right about things.
Yeah. 32.
On that note.
32. Like the fact that he had the injury that he did and came back and was playing like he's still in his prime, like that's the kind of injury that people can really never fully recover from. And he already played like prime basketball. I think that another hashtag burner take that's not really a burner take again, but I think that as long as two of the Nets guys are healthy, there is no way anyone beats them this year. That's a burner take. Guys, tweet your hot takes, hashtag burner take on Twitter for us to discuss
At
on
Burners
this
and
podcast.
B-Ball.
Oh, yeah. We didn't even do that. Follow us on Twitter at Burners and B-Ball. Like, comment, subscribe, email us, burnersandbasketball at gmail.com. But yeah, that's my burner take.
I like your like doing the basics, but a little tipsy.
A little tipsy.
It's interesting to me.
It's interesting. How so?
All right, no need to put me on the spot here. I just was making a simple joke. No need to.
Okay, Adam, we need
put me
your
on the
burner
spot.
take
Jeez.
now.
My burner take is
just react to my burner take.
Okay, I kind of agree with your burner take.
That's boring. Especially, can you disagree with it? I just feel like the show.
I think your burner take is totally off base. I think you totally missed it.
Okay.
No, I do unfortunately agree. My
point was KD in either of those two players. Okay, so I don't know if I said if two players. If KD
and one of the other
if
two.
KD and one of the other two, it doesn't matter which one is healthy because Kevin Durant is that good still, and those two guys are still freaking amazing.
Yeah. Like, all right, here we go. Here's my burner take. First of all, obviously Kevin Durant is amazing. My burner
James Harden's the best player on that team.
James Harden's the best player on the team. You took it right from me. I think there's a real case to be made.
There is.
If Harden is healthy again, which it seems like he is, just you could say Durant is a better pure scorer than Harden, but when you look at how much Harden creates for other people, I think you could say that he's more important for them just in terms of what he brings as a whole.
Kevin Durant's just like length and
Kevin Durant is amazing.
And defensive abilities and offensive abilities. I just feel like he's like the player you would build in a video game.
Yeah, no, he is. Believe me.
And if he's healthy, and keep in mind, he did come back from, an Achilles. I wanted to say Achilles, but I was like, what if it was not an Achilles?
It wasn't Achilles. I mean, Kevin Durant's amazing, and I would take him on any team 10 times out of 10 without even thinking about it. Of course.
Wait, guys, but I do think this is a debate.
Yeah, no, kind of is. I just think when you consider what Harden does for everyone else, not that Durant is like a ball hog or something, but when you consider like everything they're bringing to the offense, if I just need one guy to get me one basket, I might pick Durant. But if I need someone to create an open shot, whether it's for themselves or for someone else, I would take Harden.
So if you're choosing one of the players to be on, not your team, because like that's different because that depends on, who you want next to Joel, but like on a team,
I think I would pick Harden.
You think you would pick Harden?
Just because I think you can make an argument that even if Durant might be technically better as a basketball player, I think Harden makes his teammates better in a way that Durant doesn't quite match. Just because of how good of a passer he is, how much attention he draws from the defense. And of course, like again, Kevin Durant is amazing.
I'm too drunk to like have real basketball debates.
Yeah. I'm just always ready for real basketball discussion. So I'm just over here wired. Like, I'm wired and ready to go.
Well, there was a time last season that I did say that I think Harden was the best player on their team. But that was in a sense of like right now. I do like your point about other players, because I'm a big fan of Ja, who is a point guard who didn't necessarily average the numbers that other people would classify as like a star or whatnot, but he made literally every single player on the team better. So I like that approach. However, I think Kevin Durant is like a perfect basketball player.
Yeah, I mean, there's nothing wrong with Kevin Durant. Certainly, he's the
Seems
best
like
scorer.
You think there is something wrong. He's not James Harden.
Kevin Durant's an amazing scorer. He can pass, he can play defense, he can handle, he can shoot, he can do everything. I just think from the perspective of like Harden as like, people have called him a shooting guard for a long time, but he's really just a pure point guard.
I agree.
To have someone with those point guard abilities who can get everyone involved at such a high rate and also put in, 30 points a game himself, if not even more. I mean, I think one year recently he averaged like
Yeah.
36 or something crazy.
If only I knew a team trying to get rid of their point guard.
All right, no need to do this. I do it to myself. I do it to myself enough. I don't need you to beat me to death with this as well. The Sixers should have traded Ben Simmons for James Harden. I've ranted about it like 4 different times today off the podcast to various people
behind
in my
closed
life.
Doors.
I was yelling at my dad.
People, your therapist, your father, your mother.
I literally was yelling at my dad about it earlier today. Who my dad, of course, has nothing to do with the fact that the Sixers didn't get James Harden, but I still felt like yelling.
Man, justice for Adam's dad.
He'll be fine.
Free Adam's dad.
I think he'll be okay.
Okay. Well, I'm sorry that you took that so personally. I will never stop reminding you of it as long as this podcast.
Great, thanks. Exists. Perfect. You might have to find a new co-host at some point.
Yeah, maybe I will. Maybe my new co-host will be
Don't even start with me.
I was just gonna go into a joke about, but then I was like, you know what, he's been through enough today. So
yeah, I really have.
You have. On your 21st birthday, you can do an episode where you drink wine and roast the Grizzlies. How does that sound?
Sure. But the thing is, I like the Grizzlies, and I'm also nice to you, so I wouldn't do that.
I don't know if you're nice to me. You have tried to ratio me on like multiple occasions.
Okay, you have tried to ratio me.
I haven't tried. Times. I've just done it effortlessly.
Yeah, that's probably fair. That's probably fair. No, I'm a good guy. I think we have that settled.
Okay, I think that you are, as much as I hate to admit it.
Haha.
Haha. You guys, I like this. We should do this more.
Where you drink and then I'm just kind of also there.
Yeah, I think so.
I hope the people enjoy intoxicated Molly.
Yeah. If you guys I hope you guys feel like you want to hang out with me and have a beer after this, because that's all this is really. You're just hanging out with us. What else is a podcast if not
the worst experience in the world?
No. Thank you for watching. Maybe if you guys like it, we will do another episode like this. I'm not
Molly just is dying for people to allow her.
You guys, don't be worried about me. I promise.
I'm apparently so miserable to be around that we've now resorted to drinking.
Yeah,
alcohol.
This was the last straw. I was like having meetings with everyone in my life, and I was like, I need Adam to be more tolerable, and they were like, just incorporate drinking into the theme of the episode.
Yeah,
and that was Perfect. The $1 million idea. Thank you guys so much for listening. We will be back with many more exciting debates, conversations, #burner takes, if you will. Do not forget to subscribe to our YouTube now. This is a special visual episode because as much as people could listen to this, I don't think it'll be fun because they can't see what we're reacting to. So congratulations. I'm sorry, you guys. I'm over here congratulations. Cheers. Adam, any final words to our new friends?
Go Phillies. I usually say go Suns.
Stop. Tell them to subscribe and stuff to our channel.
Subscribe to our channel.
It's like if I don't look at them, they don't hear me.
Yeah, but also go Phillies, which is important for me right now. So go Phillies.
Okay, go Phillies.
That's right.